Maybe I'll be able to, like, interact with them again, so we'll do their dialogue options again.
Will there be whispers on the other side? Is it our destiny to defy destiny? It's an interesting question.
I don't know what kind of freedom we're buying, but I know it'll cost us. So if we go through that thing, there's no coming back.
Grab a whole bunch of stuff. That's how I do grocery shopping. Sometimes that's how I do grocery too.
I don't know. Cloud, we should go.
Thank you, Cloud. Whatever happens, we'll be okay, as long as we stick together.
All right, off we go, I guess.
Ready?
Never tried to challenge destiny.
This could well be her last line of defense. It won't be easy.
I never tried to challenge destiny, says the girl who gets run into by whispers who protect destiny all of the time. You coming, Barrett? You just gonna stand there?
Wouldn't be the first time I spit in Destiny's eye. Whether you can see the seams or you can't, doesn't change that she's always trying to have it her way. Daddy's coming home real soon, honey.
Ah, yes, the Bizarro-verse. Looks exactly the same.
Don't know about you, but looks normal to me.
Over there.
Okay, that ain't right.
Okay. More big Cthulhu dudes. Awesome. Great. He can open a singularity. This is reminding me of wandering through the void in Dishonored. Only it's not also a combat sequence most of the time. But you've got a whole bunch of weirdly suspended panels.
Happy to see me?
Wouldn't go that far.
So that thing. That's a whisper too, huh?
Looks a lot more like an arbiter of fate than the others.
We can beat them.
Huh, bring it on!
Okay. Crimson Arc makes me think that these are Rubrum, Viridi, and Crucero.
Chill.
Heliardrate, thank you very much for the hydrate. We actually just got back from a stretch break, so. Sure, let's see what this gets us. I don't really expect it's going to get us much, but...
Right.
Unable to read. Unable to read. Perfect. Absorbed elements fire. Okay. So I'm guessing that the others are going to have similar absorbed elements and immunities. So like this one is red, so it absorbs fire. The blue one probably absorbs ice, and the green one absorbs
Sloppy.
air effects, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to tell. I don't know if it's worth trying to do, like, other stuff on different beasties or not. It's very difficult to tell. If you look at each, one has a sword, one is melee, and one is a gun. Suggested from that description that you were fighting manifestations of Cloud, Barrett, and Tifa from the future different timeline.
Come on, that ain't fair.
Interesting.
Run!
Run where? There we go.
We gotta go!
I'm going.
Just go!
I'm going. I can't go any faster than this. This is as fast as I can run.
Oh, run, damn it, run! Move your ass!
Oh, they
Allow me.
Oh, Viridi was lightning, so we don't want to cast lightning on Viridi. An entity from a future timeline that is manifested in the present day fights barehanded to protect the future that gave shape to it.
Too easy. Bring it.
And so Proseo
I got your number.
absorbs wind effects, so they are actually all impacted by ice, which is useful. An entity from a future timeline that is manifested in the present day, it fights with guns to protect the future that gave shape to it. So, yes. How about that? Tifa! Let's get some blizzard action going in here.
How about an ice cold can of whoop ass?
Bundle up.
Come get some.
Intercession. Great.
Damn it!
We gotta get out of here now.
Determination. Pretty sure just, like gravity just shifted directions there.
No escape. Let's go. That'll do.
There!
Chill.
These guys don't have a stagger meter, do they? They take damage. There we go. There's the stagger meter.
That's that. Enough.
Vicarious wounds. That's cool.
Enough. Enough.
Did we do it?
Hang on!
Eric!
What the hell did I just see?
A glimpse of tomorrow if we fail here today.
3 of them again?
How do we stop these things?
Well, the big one is way over there. However...
These guys are right here.
Fire in one all!
Shatter!
Alright, progress.
That's it. See ya. It's over. Enough.
There we go. Progress. We're making progress. Yes, at some point I will find a GIF that I can post.
This can't be our future.
I'm sorry, if we fail at fighting these whispers and arbiters of fate, a meteor will
Future is
be
always a blank page.
headed towards the planet, but if we do defeat them, there won't be a
Them
meteor.
again? Least they can do is give us a little breather.
No.
I say we split up. Take them down at the same time.
In that case, Ultra Big Boy is all mine.
Of course, Barrett.
Bring it on, bitch.
Did you just insult yourself? Butterfly flapping its wings. Alright.
That'll do.
Hey! That's much better.
Great. Great.
Let's do this.
Right. We can do this together.
Whisper Bahamut. Bahamut.
Going all out.
Go on. That was close.
Have fun. You're out of luck.
No more games. It's over.
Well, that
Go
was like
on.
fun. Ooh, Tifa has a limit ability now. Awesome.
Let's finish this. That's it.
Second round.
Still here. It's fine. I'm okay.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still it.
Alright, we got a stagger, that's good. Well, the meteor is alluding to the OG game and the plan that Sephiroth had in the game, which they haven't really spoken about here. It's hypothesized that the whole Whisper fight is Square Enix saying to us, hey, see how we're fighting to change the story and history? Part 2 may or may not drastically be different than the OG story. It's rumored that they are going to change the story, and this is our clue to that. Ooh. We love that.
We did it! Right.
I want to make sure we get the most out of the Afreet while we can.
Barret, do it!
Sorry.
I'm gonna show you what Avalanche is made of!
Sounds like a very Square Enix-y thing to do. Okay. I'm getting real tired of this same fight over and over again.
You asked for it.
Enough. That's that. Enough.
Time to finish this! Gotcha!
Did we beat him? Think so.
We're still in combat mode, so I don't think so.
That'll do. See ya. That's that.
I can't. What?
Back to good now. Go on! That's it!
All right, what do we got? And again, with the green and blue gems that are not what are currently in my sword. I'm very confused.
Where are we?
I'm waiting, Cloud.
What the hell is this?
This is...
No!
Sephiroth.
Or, you know, the Eye of Sauron. Here is where they show the OG game. Sephiroth's plan was to absorb the meteor and its power. I actually remember that. Hello, Zombie Muffin! How are you? Thank you so much for those bits. I appreciate you. Also, I do have a hats off. Thank you, Big Grove Walker, for the hats off. I feel like this is the appropriate hat to be wearing for that. Sorry, I just now saw that. But how are you? It's lovely to see you. Welcome in. Hence the meteor logo of Final Fantasy VII. Yes. Okay, but why are we the only ones here fighting Sephiroth? I have to.
Allow me.
Unable to read. Unable to read. HP 35,836. Lesser resistances to all magic. Greater resistances to something? I am not dead! I am playing around with overlays and being annoyed, but I have spoons, so I shall wield them. Excellent! Glad to hear it. Good for you. Taking advantage of those spoons.
Come, Cloud.
Just like that, huh?
You're mine.
You're very enigmatic, sir.
Sorry.
Are you?
The planet will claim you.
I'm sure it'll claim all of us at some point. That's kind of how things work. I don't know if you've noticed, Sephiroth, but there's kind of a cycle to these things. The hair! Yes.
Need some help?
Yes.
Don't know about need.
Cloud, why are you like
Good to
this?
go?
You know it.
Writhe for me.
Very demanding, isn't he?
Try this. Let's do this. No more playing nice.
I would like my limit ability, thank you.
Words.
And then we will stack my triple slash. Mini slash. Oh, come on. Can someone explain to me why Sephiroth doesn't fly in a circle with only one wing? It's gotta, like, even though he has his telekinesis ability where he can just float around.
Let's go.
Like, how much stabilizing does he have to do because he's flapping the one wing all over the place? Aerodynamics say no.
That'll do.
Get him! Bring it!
Because he's badass. I guess that's an answer. But seriously though, he has one wing. He has the ability to fly without the wing. It's going to push him around against his left side. I've had the music turned down through this whole playthrough because we're worried about DMCAs. Yes, I think aerodynamics is the focus of this game. Look, I know it's not, but...
Enjoy.
He doesn't need the wing. It's a fashion statement. That's fair, but like that's the same concern that I have with people who they give capes, but they don't give them the ability to use them. You know, so like capes as a swordsman's accessory, they have the ability to utilize them as a second weapon, right? Especially.
Let's finish this.
I need to heal. I still have full MP though, so let's do a mega potion here. No capes! Alright, Edna mode. But, Big Grove Walker, hats off to you. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you and those embers. I hope you enjoyed your hats off redemption.
One more shot! Yeah, there!
Do you dream of me?
No. I am not. Nice try, though.
This one's for you! There! Go on! Yeah! Come on!
Enjoy it.
I don't enjoy
Get
it.
him.
And at this point, I would like to rub the arrogant, smug smile off your face. Because you are driving me crazy.
Gotta be careful.
Great. Thank you for that. Can't be riling today, yes.
I'll end
Well, it is a boss fight, so, like, I get that.
Stay back! My God! That's it! Barrett! Welcome back. We can do this. We can. We can change it. Make it right.
Blast off at the speed of light. Yes, I know that's the wrong franchise.
Cloud!
Quickly.
careful now. That which lies ahead does not yet exist. Our world will become a part of it one day, but I will not end. Nor will I have you end.
This is...
The edge of creation. Cloud, lend me your strength. Let us defy destiny together.
I feel like if he had offered this to Barrett, Barrett might have actually taken him on the offer. Because he actually has an aside about spitting in the face of destiny. Flashback to the Star Wars movies. Or like every chosen protagonist character arc.
Not yet.
Oh, there's our title card.
7 seconds till the end. Time enough for you, perhaps. But what will you do with it? Let's see.
Mr. Vice President.
Mr. President.
That's right.
The power play there. Could Heinegger, like, finish doing up his coat? And at this point, this guy as well? Oh, nice.
Wait. Was that all of them?
So is that current timeline?
Hey, Cloud. Do you see that?
No, that is still flashback. Okay. Yeah, I know it's not the same emblem. Yeah. The, what's his name? Patch? And my game breaks again. There we go.
Here.
Thank you.
Well, there's that at least.
Marlene?
Coming! Huh? Daddy?
Marlene! I'll come back.
So, what now?
Sephiroth. As long as he's still out there, I
thought you beat him.
We can. We will. Count me in.
If it's to be a hunt, you could use a nose like mine.
I'm in too. Bastard wants to destroy the whole planet, doesn't he? An enemy of hers is an enemy of Avalanche.
almost there, Cloud. We're almost there.
Okay, but he's in soldier's attire for that.
I miss it. The steel sky.
Eh? The unknown journey will continue. So there we are. There it is. Final Fantasy VII, the remake. Finally, a full playthrough. DLC time. But so, final impressions from today's playthrough. This is... And Journey will never play another Final Fantasy game. I really don't know. I really can't say. There were a lot of things that I definitely found very frustrating. Both in mechanics and in points in the storytelling. But I think overall, like, I understand a little bit better now why it's such a popular franchise, why so many people have latched on to the story as a whole, why people like the characters so much, identify with the characters so much. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. This will be the longest Final Fantasy game ever, I think. It could be. Who knows? I know that this is comparative to the original game. This is the first disc out of 3, so this is like Act 1 of the original Final Fantasy VII. So it'll be interesting to find out where Square Enix takes the second one, basically, when that finally comes out. I have been kind of intrigued by the potential setting of Final Fantasy XIV Online. Are we getting a cutscene? No, we're just getting more credits. Okay. But I get it. I think it's something that I feel like I'm definitely trying to catch up to the fan base to kind of get an idea of the things that are good references and the things that are like lore important in the story, because it's very clear to me that there's a lot of stuff that I'm just not going to pick up on in a solo playthrough, but I feel like the story was interesting and compelling to play through. So, like, that component of it, I really appreciate, and I think the storytelling was... I think the storytelling itself holds up even now. How many years later? When was the remake released? Because it was a while ago. It was still a while ago. I can't remember now. But either way, I think it was pretty good. And I would still say that I enjoyed it more than I was frustrated with it. Remake Release 2020. Okay. So it's less old than I thought it was, but it's still been out for a bit. Which is nice. But I think that the style of storytelling pays homage to the existing story in a way that works out really nicely. So yeah, final thought is it was enjoyable. I liked it. I didn't fall into it. Like I am not a massive Final Fantasy fan now that I have played this game, but I definitely appreciate it for what it is, and I'm glad that I did play it. So thank you for the recommendation that I give it a try. Many of you know that I am not one to play a lot of JRPGs, so it is very different from a lot of the RPGs that I am used to, and so I'm sure part of my getting used to that is a good portion of what made it more difficult to get into. Because like the big boss slogs were a heck of a thing. When I see a boss in front of me and it's just a ton of hit points and I am doing so little against that, it's it can be really frustrating for me. But I think I did alright. I think I did alright getting through all of that. And the story still stands above all of those little frustrations that I had with the game. And yeah, I'm gonna nitpick stuff like that regardless. I'm gonna have those little commentaries and side comments on things. But I don't think that any of that really took away from the game as a whole. So, overall, pretty good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my commentary and ranting here and there as well. To get to watch me play through it for the first time. So, I had a pretty good time with it, overall. Going to release part 2 either later this year or early 2023 on PlayStation exclusive. Ah, I see. JRPG is story lore heaven. Yes, it's... Well, and in some ways, I feel like it was a little dense for me to break into. Like, there was just a whole lot there for me to find out / look up. And it wasn't readily accessible to me on a first playthrough. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it is sometimes kind of frustrating for somebody who wants to know all of the things that are going on, and I feel like I'm just missing things. So I don't know if I have the patience right now to like go through all of the lore that's there, but it is very evident that there's a lot to be had there and a lot of story to really get into, which I appreciate. You found your new favorite emote? The shock emote is your favorite? That's fair. That is fair. Oh no! I broke it! I broke the credits! There we go. But yeah. Also, these credits go on forever. But I appreciate it. It takes a good team to put together a game like this. Not the credits, yeah. It is, at least you got your story instead of like Final Fantasy 1, which was, oh my god, go here and fight for 4 hours and then get the Earth Crystal. Broke the credits, start over. No, Ben, I will not. Journey is so wholesome? Aw. I don't know about that. I got real mad at the game earlier, so. But like, I try, because even in the moment I'll be frustrated with the game, or I'll be mad at the way they're doing X, Y, Z. But overall, I want to take into account all of the things.
I am so
and
sweet. Aw, you're so sweet.
You are so sweet. It takes a village to remake a Final Fantasy. Sometimes. But I try to at least, like, take into account, like, the stuff that isn't necessarily for me. Like, the reference with the chip bag at the end there. All of that kind of stuff. Like, that's not for me. The reference in the middle of the... I don't even know his name. The little, like, kind of moogly looking cat dude. You have heard my mouth. You are far less rage-filled than I am. I mean... sometimes. But I do my best. Condense this section to a Final Fantasy VII Journey review. Then after every time she says it was good, jump cut to one of her yelling segments. Yes. Or me, like, critiquing the way they put the corset on Cloud for the blue dress. Or, like, how they would, like, cut out bits of the action and be like, here, it's a whole scene. It would have taken you 10 more seconds to include the conclusion of that action, but instead you skipped over it, and it feels incomplete. Ugh. I did like the little... We've got the little image of the little ghost dudes. I don't remember what they were called, but the, like, children's spirits that turned into the little ghosties that we fought. That was a fun little side plot there to give Aerith some more, like, depth of character. I liked that one a lot. I'm still frustrated with the thing. Oh, we didn't see Jessie at the end. We saw Biggs, but we didn't see Jessie at the end of the game. So who knows what happened with Jessie? One could assume that it's the same thing that happened with Biggs, but we have no information. We don't know. So there's that. Who knows?
A kind gesture.
But, yeah. One may never know what happened. Is there more lore around the Turks? Because, like, Cloud knows who the Turks are. This guy! Who's this little cat dude that we saw that's a reference to the original? They couldn't remove her armor to save her. Ben, how dare you? What else? I'm trying to remember, like, more of the thoughts that I had in this game. You'll find out? Will I? Because, like, part 2 is on its way, but it's PlayStation only, and I don't have a PlayStation. I have never had a PlayStation. Oh, that was a good subplot, too. The subplot with the Angel of the Slums? The Angel of the Slums? Is that what it was called? The Angel was a good subplot. I loved that character. That was a good time. Okay, fine. Eventually you'll find out. But, like, it was weird. Kate Sith is important, but later you actually don't meet him until the Golden Saucer. Ah, I see. Very well. And or you will have to play through the original. Oh, dear. But, what else? What else was good? There was really interesting character development stuff that got revealed, and then there were bits of story that made absolutely no sense and, like, were just kind of hand-waved. Like, the fact that Cloud knows who the Turks are, but that was never explained. But then, right at the end there, we get spoon-fed Shinra's son? Nephew? The heir to the Shinra Empire. And, like, a whole bunch of stuff with that. And then a handful of other things, like, were just kind of hand-waved as, like, oh yeah, this just exists, and we're not going to explain it to the player at all near the beginning. But then later on, we got a whole bunch of exposition that just kind of threw me for a loop. The golden saucer in its golden saucery. Oh my gosh. Play through the original before the release of the second round. But I won't be able to immediately play the game when it releases. So even if I played Final Fantasy Original right before the second chapter releases at the end of the year or in 2023, let's start a PS5 GoFundMe. I mean, Lego. Speaking of leggies, oh no, are we doing squats? Oh, you are gonna lurk for your strong leggies. Okay, I was worried there, but yeah, overall, not too shabby. Yeah, there it is. Yep, I did it to myself. I did it to myself. I pranked myself with an orange. Alrighty. I did it to myself. We are almost done with these credits. It looks like we might be close because we're getting close to the end of game scenes here.
Lady. Lady. Let's go to space. Gotta go to space. Lady. Come here, space. I have a secret for you. So much space. Need to see it all. I'm in space. I'm in space. I'm in space.
So you want to release those sweet, sweet channel points? Yes. Yes, we will do that momentarily. What do we got here? Never done with credits. It kind of feels like it. That we didn't get enough of the credits in time, so it doesn't count as finishing it on this stream. That is not how that works, Ben. Good try, though. Let's see here. Alrighty. Ooh, chapter selection has been unlocked. Lovely.